Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Beavers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The gain Picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
3:25.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the completion made. Tackle, but first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The pocket breaking down. And the sophomores got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Larson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Pressure is coming, and he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from their 11. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Let's go.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
42 Spider. Cut it.
Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Ball handed to the running back. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On the double.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Belly stutter. Clear. Clear.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Timber.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And is intercepted. Gets into space at the 50. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Not just... Big return sets up the offense in good position.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
It's a quick grab. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Still no answer for this offense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. State's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Down he goes, a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looks right for a quick completion. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Buffalo. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Beavers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Defense not pressing this time. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Inside the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
They got to be thinking about a touchdown here, and I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting the touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point, splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
From From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field.
Get set. Hot, hot.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? The Beavers pick up enough to get a first down there.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Makes a quick catch. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready,
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights through the tackler. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Beavers line up on 1st and 10 now.
Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
42 Spider.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, not quite through. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready,
First down here for this offense.
unlock. Check, check.
He's going to hand this off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Okay, ready.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Easy. Go.
Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
Alert, alert. Yep.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up.
Cricket. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Flip it, flip it.
And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
On the double.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play.
Flare. Now 55 feet.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Torres. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Set, get set.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Ready, ready.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Hey, Cam. Ready, go.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Freedom, freedom.
And now the handoff. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Now they get set to kick it away. State's offense trots back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it second and short. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The Beavers will have first and 10 here.
29 Philly.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call it